Burn it up, whole wide world done heard of us. Turn it up, burn it up, whole wide world done heard of us.
It's a mix with DK now.
Hey guys, tell me if you like that intro or not. Something new I'm gonna try. And just, yeah, tell me if you don't want it or not. Or tell me if you actually don't like it. I don't really care. Well, I care if you like it, but you know, there's no point of commenting. Just tell me if it's a bad idea in the comments. By the way, it's Attack HD or Law of Attack, as my YouTube name is, and my gamer tag. So, what I'm going to talk about today is something more serious. So, by the way, let me point out this is, hopefully you know, this is a grid domination with some runs on Puppet, and I'm using the AUG red dot, and got my trusty clan tag on, referencing Wings of Redemption's cow. And yeah, if you don't watch Painkiller already, or Woody's gamertags videos, you really won't get that, so just put that aside. But of course I'm going to talk about something serious today, because I want to take that direction in my YouTube channel, my new one of course. And the direction I'm talking about is Woody's gamertag direction. He's always more serious, but I want to have the perspective of society and life of a 14-year-old, not a 7,000-year-old. Yeah, love you, Wood. So, yeah, I'm going to talk about what our country's going to be like when us teens are 35, 40 years old, or 6,000 like Woody is. But, yeah. So, I'm going to start off by saying, obviously, the country's in a really weird debt right now. We owe China a lot of money. We owe the citizens themselves a lot of money. We own big companies money that shouldn't have that much money in the first place because of taxing problems and unstable systems and all that. And yeah, we're in like $13.7 trillion in debt and all that. That's just ridiculous. I mean, I don't think anyone in the world yet has $1 trillion themselves, so that's a lot of money. I mean, I've never been in debt myself. Like, come on, man. And I'm a teen. I've never owed anybody money that I don't actually have. I actually owe someone money right now, but I have the money. I just haven't got enough money yet to have a decent amount after I pay them. So if you understand that, basically, after I pay them, I still want some money for my own. So I'm trying to get more, but still, I've never been negative current dollars. If that makes any sense. But yeah, so what I'm talking about is if the debt causes economy problems, economy causes money problems, which economy and money are kind of the same thing. But once you start losing money, you start corruption that leads to corruption, and then corruption leads to violence, and violence leads to warfare. Warfare leads to nuclear warfare and death. So that's a huge spring right there, and if you really think about it, that's bad. I mean, I have ADD and ADHD and wow, there goes the ADD already, goddamn, and anxiety. So I want my mind wanders and thinks about that kind of stuff at the most random times, and it's just been on my mind lately because, you know, I don't understand the debt problem fully, but something about like next week, if they can't pay it off, the market will crash in a peculiar way and something like that. And yeah, peculiar, love that word. Remember I learned it in like 4th grade, some like Dr. Seuss book. I was like, yeah, I'm the shit. And so yeah, back to the problem. I'm kind of referencing, I'm going to start off by referencing our future to the Book of Eli. Something that could happen, and if you don't know about the Book of Eli, it's a book with directed by the Hughes brothers. Denzel Washington's the main character. I forgot the other chick's name, but Denzel Washington has a Bible. This guy wants the Bible. He sends people to get the Bible from Denzel Washington. Well, not specifically from him. It's just this guy's. The guy that wants the Bible owns the town, and he's the only one that really even knows how to read and all that stuff. And people just want. What was I saying? They just go out and kill people for any books they have. He told the guys are really dumb that he sent out to go get books, and he just told them look for a fancy T on the cover of a black book, and they still have trouble finding that. I think they found like a dictionary, and yeah. So it's also in America in a post-apocalyptic warfare times and all that stuff. So, you know, he owns his own city, like he's kind of the leader of it. he's in power of that one city, and it's just terrible. But the movie is really great. I recommend go seeing it. And yeah, so if after you see it, and you're gonna feel that like, what if something like that happens? I mean, nothing's ever really bad happened in our lives except for 9/11, and that was still a little more minor than something like the Holocaust. And I actually don't know how many people died or were injured in Pearl Harbor. I haven't looked into that very much. But that's obviously a big deal too. Hiroshima was actually worse. I don't get why everybody hated on Japan after we lost the Women's World Cup, which isn't that big of a deal in the first place. Not trying to be sexist. But on Twitter, I saw this video on YouTube. Like the guy looked up the hashtagged tag for the women's soccer playoffs or championship, and it was just like, "Fuck Japan, man! Look what they did at Pearl Harbor." But when destroying Hiroshima was a lot worse the damage, and yeah, it was just people are really dumb these days. And again, ignorant people lead to even more corruption. Places like the Westboro Baptist Church, the KKK, which I don't know too much about, so if obviously I know the Westboro Baptist Church is very ignorant, but the KKK, I don't exactly know their reason and behind them too much. The little sticker that's stuck in my head about them is just they hate black people and hate Jewish people and all that kind of stuff. So yeah, like what if ignorant people were leading our nation? And I'm not pointing out any presidents, by the way. Like I don't pay attention to presidents. Obviously nobody's gonna like them because they're leading the freaking country. I mean, have some sympathy for them. But yeah, this is the end of the gameplay. I was off at 40, 43, and 41, I think. No, 43 and 40. 43 and 3, something like that. I can't. My Sony Vegas is on preview right now, so I can't. And it's really shitty quality for the preview window, so I can't see very well. But anyway, I'm signing off. And okay, that was dumb. I'm leaving now. Leave a like on the video. Show your friends. Lets me know you care, as Philip DeFranco would say. And Clutchy, if you're watching this, I want your tits. Peace. Boobies.